Hello, folks. Right, this is a different one that we're at tonight. It's an air museum. So I've got a LED torch with me, just so it helps the infrared on this camera go that little bit further into the dark or into the night, so to speak. Okay, so I'm just near the doorway. Bear with me with my shaky camera skills just for the time being, until I get myself settled in. You're gonna hear noises at the time being. You're gonna hear people around and dogs and just natural everyday noises. So I'm not gonna be reacting to any of them. So if you do hear them, there's not a lot I can do about it. But what a fabulous location this is. Just look at that. This is awesome. I'm actually in my element as we speak. I love anything to do with aviation. It's one of my biggest passions. I used to be a train spotter. I'm not that sad. A plane spotter many years ago. I didn't have my book or pad or any of that. I just used to go to Manchester Airport with my radio as a kid and listen to air traffic control and the pilots. And to be quite honest, I still do from time to time, and I'm sure there's many people out there who watch Most Haunted who have got that same interest. And I've actually met one or two at Manchester Airport, at the viewing park there, where everyone seems to congregate. So we're going to ask out. I've got to watch where I'm going so I don't bump into anything, because there's so much equipment around. There's a jump seat. Okay, so I'm just getting my bearings just for the time being. This is why I'm just talking away to myself, getting a feel for what's going on. This is a completely different location to what myself and Carl are used to doing. Normally we're used to doing castles and stately homes and just run down buildings in general. But this is different. I don't know the history of what's gone on here or on the land. But as I'm talking and walking around, hopefully it may G things up somewhat to what possibly could be with us. Okay, I'll start asking out. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Stuart. I'm sorry you've got to see my ugly mug, but hey, it's okay. My name is Stuart. If there's anybody in this hangar that can hear my voice and you can see me, I'm pretty sure you can hear me because it's quite echoey. Please show me a sign if you can. Do anything at all so I know you're here. Carl has gone to the inside building. There's many different rooms in there. And again, it's quite highly populated with instrument panels and all kinds of stuff basically to do with aviation. So he's over there. So we're all time coded up, so it's easier in the edit then. Right. There's a reason I just turned. There we go, just got it again. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up because of the distance. Hello? have a walk. Right, hang on guys, let me just explain what I've just heard. I've just heard... No. That's it, I talked in my mouth and I couldn't talk. I've just heard the chinking. It sounded like a chain. Like when you get a chain and you do like the Mexican wave, if you like. That's what it sounded like. But these chains here, they're plastic. But this I heard twice. Now, is that outside? Is there a chain outside dangling down? I don't know, but it didn't bang on the metal siding. You'll know what I mean. If you get a chain and you get one end of it and shake it, it makes that noise. That's what it sounded like. Please come forward if you can. If you can see me and hear my voice, I don't mean you any harm at all. Please make yourself be known to me if you can. Can you please make that sound again? I'm hoping it was paranormal. I could be completely wrong. There are many things outside that will make certain noises, but hopefully I'll be able to tell the difference between inside and outside. Are there any airline pilots with us? Any fighter pilots? Any pilots who would have flown these magnificent pieces of machinery around? Who have died but still have an attraction for the planes and helicopters at this museum? I'm sure if I flew one of these wonderful pieces of machinery and I passed away, I'd definitely want to come back and be with the thing I love most more than anything, which would be one of these. Beautiful, beautiful engineering, that at its finest. Yeah. It's amazing what the human hands can do and the brain, what we're capable of doing. This is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. If you are here, come and walk around me if you can. Was that you? What was that noise then? Steps. There we go. Was you walking up these steps? Or was that something else? You see, I don't want to be disrespectful and I don't want to go over the chains. They're there for a reason so those things don't get damaged, and that's okay. So I actually can't go up them steps to see if that was the noise I heard. It did sound like it. Hopefully the camera would have got it. Are there any male spirits with us? Any female spirits with us? Look at this. Parcel force. Bloody hell. Any spirits with us that would have flown this particular jet? Wow, look at that. Beautiful. An original picture there of this of this plane. Wow. Looks like it's had a bit of a bash on the top. I'm not sure if it's been in some kind of accident. Hawker Siddeley. Wonderful. Are there any spirits with us that would have built maybe this engine here? anyone at all that might be around that can just maybe touch me on the shoulder if you can. Just turn this around. Just bear with me, folks. Just trying to... You see, the difference with these buildings is you don't need to run for your life, and you really don't. If anything does happen, it's more intriguing because this isn't a place of violence by any stretch of the imagination. This isn't a prison. It's not an old castle or a stately home. It's just a museum. So I can't see myself running for my life. Which, to be honest, if I'm going to be brutally honest, it makes a nice change, really, just to do one of these and just walk around and just enjoy what I'm doing and just asking out and not have to duck and dive. Right, as I've just said that, I've just heard movement of some kind down there, and it was inside, it wasn't outside. Okay. Are you listening to me, whoever you are? I can't tell you what the movement was, what the noise was. It was almost like someone leaning on something. That's the only way I can describe it. And this is a perfect scenario, this plane is a perfect scenario of if you leant on it, it would make that noise. I'm not going to lean on it. It's wooden. It's a wooden skin. It looks wooden anyway. Yeah. I think if I was to lean on that, that would be the noise that I've just heard. Like wood creaking. Okay. I don't know 100% if that was this particular thing you leant on, but I won't be far off the mark, that's for sure. Could you please lean on it? Yes. Hello? What the was that? Right, okay. I'm sorry, folks. Just bear with me. Is anyone down here? That had to be human. It had to be. Hello? Guys, is anyone there? I know it won't be Carl because he's off elsewhere. There's a reason I'm not talking. Just bear with me. Right, that's the door. Just bear with me, guys. There's no one out there. There is no one out here. Holy wow. Right. Okay, let's get back down to business. Let me just explain what happened then. I had to go down there then, just to make sure. Whew. Right, someone's just called my name. Someone just called Stuart. When I was over there describing the plane about someone or something leaning next to it, I heard my name being called. Wasn't loud, but I heard it. And I hope to Christ that this camera has picked it up. I hope to God it did. I heard that. I know whoever, whatever it was, said Stuart. Okay? And that's why I went outside. But I was quiet walking out there just because I didn't want to disturb anyone in case there was someone out there. Okay, so now I know we have someone's attention. And that's what we're here for. That's what it's all about, guys. Patience. It all takes patience, this. It doesn't happen straight away, and you need to remember that. I'm going to go back to that plane, because I think that might have something to do with what just happened. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, to the spirits who are here, or spirit, ghost, poltergeist, whoever you are, I really don't know, but I am intrigued to know who you are, why you're here, and why you called my name. However, I was asking for you to communicate with me, which you have done. I'm very satisfied that it wasn't human. It wasn't, because there's no one out there, and there's only me in here. Carl is on the other side. Okay, so now we know you can talk. Why don't we talk some more? Why don't you talk to me? And then I can talk to you then. My name's Stuart. I'm a male. I'm 47 years of age. Can you please tell me your name and your age? The year is 2021. I was born the 1st of April, 1974, at Stepping Hill Hospital in Stockport. So there you go, you know something about me. So hopefully, you know I'm not a bad person. And that you can trust me, and that hopefully you'll come and talk to me. Can you do that? Can you come and say hello? You said my name, so you're halfway there. Rather than saying my name, say your name if you can. Or maybe that was your name, and I'm just not aware of it. Was your name Stuart? I have to ask these questions because I don't know. I have to guess what may be going on, because I don't have any concrete evidence, you see. I have to surmise what may be happening. Maybe that was your name, or maybe he was just asking out my name, or saying out my name. Come and talk to me. Come and show yourself to me. Just turn the camera around. Sorry for the shakiness, people. Right, I'm shining my torch now on a helicopter. It's a black helicopter. Come and walk across there if you can. In any direction, it doesn't matter. Come and walk across. I'd love to see you. I'd love to see what you look like. If you're a male or a female. Hell, you could even be a child for all I know. You could be a little boy or a little girl that could be here. I don't know what the land holds on what was here before this museum. I really don't know. I don't look into what's gone on beforehand. Come and move something around if you can. Maybe you was one of a fine aviator of one of these fine pieces of machinery that I'm standing next to. Right, there's something moving. Okay, are you moving around? Are you moving around? Are you walking around? There you go, you just heard it then. And I know the camera picked that up then. It was like something got kicked. Something got moved, like a piece of plastic on the floor. It sounded like a round piece of plastic on the floor. Okay? I know that was in here. I'm keeping the camera in front now, people. Rather than have it on my ugly face, you can have it on all this equipment around. Okay, I can hear you now. I can definitely hear something. Footsteps. Holy footsteps. Oh my God. Thank you. This is a difficult one for me because I know people who are watching this, you probably sat on the couch watching this thinking or saying, Stu, shut the up, we can't hear what's going on. But I've got to tell you what's going on. I've just heard footsteps coming from that direction. Wow. I'm sweating so much now. Thank you. Please come and walk by if you can. Come on. I'm standing next to, it's like a little tug, like something they'd pull aircrafts around in, like a little tug truck or a little tractor if you like, but it has 4 wheels on it. It's grey. If you can see this, I'm shining the torch on it now. If you can see this here, please come and walk by it if you can. I shine my torch there. Now please come and walk by like you've just done. I've got, goodness me, my stomach's actually turning because of what I've just heard. I'm all excited. Come on. Come and walk by. Come on, whoever you are. You've already said my name. You've already moved something. You rolled. It sounded like plastic rolling. Come and do that again. Come on, please. I know you're not a performing monkey. I know that. I have the utmost respect for whoever's here. But I really would like to see you in person. All I can do is ask for you to do things. We can't make you do anything you don't want to do. I'm going to go in a couple of minutes. God, I'm sweating so much. My God, I don't know why. I've got this feeling that something's going to walk by or happen. It's just a feeling, that's all. Come on. You can get frustrated at times. You really can. But you know what, guys? Let me just turn this around. Let's zoom out on that. Jesus Christ, I give myself a bloody heart attack then. Jesus. It's alright sometimes for things not to happen. It actually, to be honest, it actually makes a change. For things not being thrown. But it's nice when you just get the odd thing happening from time to time. Because with all this, you've got to be completely honest with yourself. Of what's around. You've got to acknowledge that you're in a big hangar and there are external sounds. And that the sounds outside can sound like they're coming on the inside. And that's what ghost hunting is about, acknowledging the outside and the inside. And you know, you've got to do a certain amount of debunking of what's happening, but there has to come a moment or a time when you're doing this, when you turn around and go, well, there wasn't anyone outside, so therefore there must have been something inside that called my name. And what was it? It has to be paranormal, doesn't it? It has to be someone here saying, hey, I can't show myself to you, but I can say this, so you can at least hear me. And I think that's what's happened tonight. And that is perfect. That's exactly what we're after. It's nice not to be ducking and diving and leaving with cuts and blood. I've got so many scars on my body from things that have gone on over the years. I'm actually quite enjoying this. It's quite pleasant. Silence now. It's so still. You can just hear the wind outside. You can just hear the vibrations on the door outside of where the wind's hitting it. Sounds like a roller shutter, that style. Okay, just pan the camera around. Okay, I'm going to go very, very shortly now. 2 minutes and then I'm gone. Look at all them bullets. Look at them bullets there. Holy You wouldn't last long with one of them. My God, could you imagine one of them getting fired right up your jacksie? Oh. Yeah, I think you'd feel that one, wouldn't you? My goodness. Hey? Well, it doesn't bear thinking about, does it? Well, I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to leave you now. Thank you for allowing me to be here. This may be your home. Or this may be where you work. But I do believe this hangar is haunted. I do believe there are things in here. And I'm very grateful for the small things you've done. Nothing too big. But nevertheless, I'm very grateful. And with that, I would like to say good night and God bless. And hopefully our paths shall cross again. You take care, guys. I love you loads. If you all want to come to me when you sleep,